So for question 11 from exercise 2.5, you've been asked to write things in interval notation. Now, this idea of interval notation is just a way of writing the set of numbers you're dealing with. And we normally use this to write what we call a domain. That's our set of x values. So that's the context in which we're looking at. We're looking at x values. Now, this, if we write it like this, we're saying that x is what we're dealing with. So x is a set of numbers which is between b and a. Sorry, a and b. Same thing here. So this is what we call set notation, but we're going to use interval notation, which is slightly different. This, we're saying a is less than x, which is less than b. So we write that with round brackets, a and b, and we always write the smallest number first. If we've got this one here, a little bit different. This says a is less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to b. So for that, we use square brackets. Now, the difference is this here does not include a or b. This does include a or b. And we can represent this on a number line. We've got a, we've got b. This we represent with what we call an open circle. I don't know why it's open, that's just what we call it. And that's the way we draw that. A and b here, we draw with closed circles or coloured in. So that's the way that looks there. Yes, you can combine them by all means. You can write it as being -2 and 5, where that is included, that is not included. So what that means is we're going from -2 out to 5. -2, we have an open circle. 5, we have a closed circle, and then we go there. Now this means we are going from, this takes up all the numbers from -2, but not including -2. So it starts off at -2.0000000001 all the way up to 5. And just to give a bit more context, this is an infinite number of zeros before we get to the 1. Basically, it is every single number between -2 and 5 except for the integer -2. But that's how we kind of represent that. Little tip, if you ever talk about infinity, that always has a round bracket. And you've got to be really careful. Sometimes these get confused with coordinates, so be really careful with these ones here. But that's the way we go about representing set notation as interval notation.